Hi, I'm Mr. Hanson, and I'm one of the biology teachers here at St. Joseph's. I'm a geneticist, and so I particularly love the genetic side of our course, where we look at the complex structure of DNA and the sophisticated way it's organized. We will also look at the application of genetic technology and at hereditary diseases. Eventually, you'll get to a competent enough level where you'll be able to look at a pedigree like this as a starter, and you'll be able to tell me whether the disease is autosomal or sex-linked, whether it's dominant or recessive, and you'll be able to predict whether any of the offspring are carriers or if they're affected. And you'll also be able to know what each of those words mean in a biological meaning. You may have noticed something of a biological nature in the news lately. And so it should be apparent now just how important a biological understanding is. As part of the A-level course, we look at the epidemiology of viruses, the different modes of transmission, the way they can be treated, development of vaccines, and any difficulties that can be in that area. Now over to two of our current Year 12 pupils who will tell you a bit about the course from their perspective.
I chose to take biology at A-level because not only did I enjoy the GCSE, but because I found the subject incredibly interesting. The subject has enabled me to work on many key skills, for example, thinking analytically and working on my communication. If you choose to take biology, you will undertake lab and field experiments which correspond to the topics which you are learning at that time. So not only do you understand how something works through your written work, but you see it happen in front of your eyes, which personally I think is really good. If you take biology, you'll never be bored, as there is the right balance between your written work and lab experiments. Luckily, in biology, every topic is relevant and really interesting, and I will be using it in my future career as a midwife.
My name is Charlotte and I am studying Biology, Chemistry, Maths, Welsh and Welsh Baccalaureate at St. Joseph's Sixth Form. I initially decided that I'd like to study biology as I really enjoyed my GCSE lessons. I'm so glad I chose A-level biology as undeniably it is one of my favourite subjects. The course itself is so interesting and it builds on prior knowledge from GCSE. For example, you would study gas exchange and transport within humans, whereas we study it within humans, insects and fish. By doing biology A-level, you will open up many different degree options for you. Personally, I would like to study pharmacy at university next year. But I think even if you didn't want to study a STEM-based degree, I think you would really enjoy the course as it is so interesting. The teaching staff at St. Joseph's are really amazing and always happy to help you. I really hope you decide to study biology A-level at St. Joseph's next year.
And now over to Dr. Guest, who can tell you a bit about some of the resources you can check out before coming to us in Sixth Form.
Hello, my name is Dr. Guest. If you're thinking of studying A-level biology next year, there are many resources that you can be using over the summer holidays in preparation. The WJEC website has links to their AS Biology textbook, study and revision guide, and the Bangor University revision guides. Worth a look. I'm also a great fan of podcasts and I listen to them when I'm walking the dogs, so I can recommend a few. So BBC Inside Science is very good. The Strange Cases of Rutherford and Fry is also excellent. And you might want to listen to The Strange New World of Nanoscience, which is narrated by Stephen Fry. There's a website called the Khan Academy, Khan, and they have many useful biology videos as well, very clearly explained. And finally, you could have a look at some TED Talks, okay, and I could recommend one by Christine Kleinberg, How Polarity Makes Water Behave Strangely, and Richard J. Wood, How Carbohydrates Can Impact Your Health. Take care, look forward to seeing you next year.